I'm Clint Bentley, and I'm the director of Train Dreams.
Talk to us a little bit about the movie.
Train Dreams is a movie based on the novella by Denis Johnson, and it stars Joel Edgerton and Felicity Jones in a story about, it really tells the story of this one man's life, Robert Grenier, who's a logger and an itinerant laborer who lives from, the early 1900s until the 1960s and sees the world just completely change around him as his whole industry of logging and kind of expanding westward, as all of that becomes mechanized and industrialized, and he kind of feels life pass on beyond.
Okay, well, I want to talk a little bit about the story of Train Dreams project. It was an amazing project, and I received this call from Vossler Studios. And after this call, they say they had this very interesting project regarding forest fire. So they asked us if we could do virtual set assets and in-camera VFX about this huge forest fire. We flew to the actual studio to work directly with their rendering nodes and media servers. The problem was that we didn't know exactly why, but hours before the shooting, the system stopped working. Totally, absolutely. What's happening, Sebastian? Why is it not working?
Just press enter and see when we're inside. There's I just about saying no, the cool thing is I don't get it.
Pues como son tecnologías nuevas y como todo va muy rápido, muchas cosas han salido mal en el proceso. El tracking no funciona, el 3D no funciona, ¿no? El programa no corre, no carga, se va lenta la pantalla, no prende la pantalla. Van muchos problemas en el proceso.
And we were trying to figure out what the challenge, what the problem was.
Every project has some unique issues. In this particular case, this recent project, we had some shooting at some special frame rates, which are really interesting. And so, we're rapidly adjusting. So it might be an Unreal Engine, it might be exporting very 12K plates, but being able to do that rapidly on the spot. So having their team critical part of the process with integrated here at every stage is vital. So it's the previs, it's the creating the worlds, it's the going back and forth to iteration, and then being on set, running the wall and the volume, and having the artist here that can demand to whatever the director needs.
Parte de mi trabajo como técnico es solucionar esos problemas y hacerlo de la manera más eficiente posible todo aquí, de cómo generar estos escenarios fotorrealistas lo mejor posible, pero que también lo aguante la computadora y que todo esté corriendo en tiempo real, ¿no?
So finally, our amazing researchers and operators found the solution. They did this magic with a little bit of coding and a little bit of resetting of stuff, and at the final hour, at the final moment, we got it.
It worked! It worked!
You guys did an awesome job. I mean, it's, provided the CG environment in Unreal, CG renders that you're able to throw up there. This was the right decision to go this route for this project.
It's just been a great experience working with iDigital, and they're great collaborators, and every step of the way they were able to take direction and really hone in specifically on what our director's vision. It's been great.
Everybody, who's been helping us from both companies has been so wonderful and so collaborative and helpful to the process. It's just been incredibly easy and a wonderful experience.
Hi, it has been such an extraordinary experience working with each screen. It makes our job so much easier. So much of our imagination is done for us, because it just is, you're not acting for nothing. So it's been such a tremendous experience, and I think the effect is going to look fantastic with the finished film for Train Dreams.
Oh, it was awesome because it was our first Hollywood level movie, and it was a total and absolutely success.
we were talking to a few different partners or potential partners to see who could create that content for us. And as soon as we got the first tests, even the very rough tests from iDigital, those tests were just head and shoulders above anything else that anybody had sent through. And it was just very clear immediately that these were the people to work with.